Hi, I'm Dr. Dyan Haspel-Johnson. I'm a licensed psychologist, past president of the Southern California Society for Clinical Hypnosis, and have taught hypnosis at UCLA, USC, the Los Angeles County Psychological Association, and more. Since 1991, I've worked with more than 1,000 patients and students of different ages, from different walks of life, careers, cultures, and backgrounds. I love teaching people about self-hypnosis because for most people, it's easy to learn and easy to use, and it can make a huge difference in many people's lives. People ask me to teach them self-hypnosis for a lot of different reasons. Some of those may be the same reasons that you're watching this video right now. Do you have issues with things like sleep, anxiety, or chronic pain, for example? Are you wanting relief from fatigue or irritation, headaches or cravings? Do you have trouble letting go of certain thoughts or feelings? Are those worries impacting relationships with your partner, family, friends, or coworkers in a negative way? I'll tell you something amazing that I've observed from working with patients and studying people for over 25 years. At the heart of the problem, whatever the issue is, most people are probably looking for two things: freedom and connection. I believe that the key to attaining both of these things is already inside all of us. The key is self-hypnosis. Learning self-hypnosis is the most empowering tool that I've ever found to access freedom from old patterns of thinking, emotional reactivity, sleep problems, stress responses that compromise health, and so much more. One thing that I've observed across the board is that it's crucial to sleep well and balance our energy during the day. When we're tired and are going all day, we say things and do things that we might regret. We go on autopilot. And what happens? We're more vulnerable to losing our freedom and our connection with ourselves and with what's important to us. What can empower you? What can support you in being more in control of your sleep and energy, your sense of freedom and connection? Self-hypnosis. People often tell me that when I teach them self-hypnosis for a specific problem, their lives often improve in other areas as well. They notice that they become happier, they communicate better, and their relationships improve. When we connect to ourselves through self-hypnosis, to that deep place of our own empowerment, we tend to feel more connected to others and to the world, and we then have and own our sense of power, will, and choice. So, what is self-hypnosis? Have you ever been in a restaurant having a meal with someone and you've been so focused on what your companion is doing that you don't hear other noises or conversations in the restaurant, and before you know it, you suddenly realize that hours have passed? Or maybe while watching a good movie or at a sporting event or when reading a book, you found yourself so focused that your mood lightens? These are examples of naturally occurring hypnotic experiences. It often surprises people to learn that a lot of hypnotic phenomena occur naturally in our daily lives, but did you know that you can learn to direct your attention and awareness in certain ways that can shift your perceptions and bring about more freedom and connection in ways that you choose? The American Society of Clinical Hypnosis states that, quote, "This shift in consciousness enables us to tap in to many of our natural abilities and allows us to make change more quickly. Because hypnosis allows people to use more of their potential, learning self-hypnosis is the ultimate act of self-control," end quote. Through the tools of hypnosis and self-hypnosis, we can often change our perceptions of things, and we may be able to access certain parts of our minds in ways that give us more choice, more freedom, and more connection. In the beginning of the 1960s, two very important tools were developed to measure hypnotic experiences. They are the Stanford and Harvard scales. These scales established hypnosis as a reliable and valid phenomenon, and they opened up the doors for extensive scientific research. It's interesting to think about the fact that particular areas of the brain get activated when we are depressed or anxious, when we sleep, or when we experience pain. Numerous studies have measured the incredible effects that hypnosis also has on activity in specific areas of the brain. Self-hypnosis is a tool that can change our perceptions, a tool that almost everyone can learn how to access and use. When you change your perception, you can change your life. What kinds of changes am I talking about? Maybe, like so many people, you wonder why you can't let go of some old patterns of thinking. Why do you keep finding yourself entangled in the same types of negative relationships, emotions, or problems? Why can't you quiet your mind when it's time to go to sleep? Why can't you let certain things go so that you can be free? How might self-hypnosis make your life easier? I want to teach you how. In my office, I listen to people. I assess them, treat them, and create individual hypnosis sessions for them designed to meet their specific needs. But I realized a long time ago that the power is not with me. The power is within you, and you can learn how to use it. I've created a series of products that include sets of self-hypnosis recordings that you can download onto your devices to listen to during the day or when you're going to sleep. The packages come with an ebook and videos teaching you about how you can use self-hypnosis to improve your life. I often tell my clients that my favorite thing to do is to teach people self-hypnosis because I feel like I'm showing them a map to a treasure that's buried in their own backyards. Self-hypnosis can change your life for the better, and it's so easy to learn and practice. Get started now by clicking the button below this video. You can also download my free guide called The 3 Biggest Problems with Sleep and the 1 Thing You Can Do by 3 p.m. today to sleep better. I think that you will find these tools very helpful in getting you that much closer to being free to connect with your healthiest, happiest self.